Good morning, students. Today we are going to read the lecture number 16 in the subject of History O Levels. And we are covering the important questions in the subject of History O Levels. So today again we are going to read 10 important questions. So concentrate yourself, we are going to start. The first important question for today is, what is PPP? The PPP was formed by Zulfikar Ali Bhutto in 1967. So PPP is the abbreviation of Pakistan People's Party. Bhutto wanted to remove dictatorship from Pakistan and bring democracy in its politics, which was the PPP's aim. Its aims were also to grant basic human rights to all the people of the Pakistanis and provide all the poor with food and shelter. In fact, the PPP's slogan was Roti, Kapda and Makan, that is clothing, food and shelter. The next important question for today is, describe the parliament. The parliament of the Pakistan has a council of advisors which consists of the upper house, which is the Senate, and the lower house, which is the National Assembly. Senate members are elected by provincial assemblies with equal representation from all provinces, whereas the National Assembly members are directly elected by the people for a term of 5 years. Only the National Assembly can approve federal budgets and finance bills, while the Senate cannot. The next important question for today is, what is SEATO? The Southeast Asia Treaty Organization was set up in September 1954. Its members were the USA, the UK, France and Philippines, Thailand, New Zealand and Australia. Pakistan also joined, but due to opposition from within the government, it was not officially member until 1955. So this was a treaty which was actually signed against the Russia. This treaty stated that if any member was attacked, it could appeal to other members for support, but this was only against communist aggression. Pakistan was not helped in 1965 war, although it was the member of the SEATO, but the other countries didn't help Pakistan when Pakistan was in fighting with the India. The next important question for today is, what was the Lahore Declaration? It was a bilateral agreement between India and Pakistan signed by the prime ministers of the two countries in February 1999 in Lahore. It was signed in order to overcome the bilateral strains between the two countries after the nuclear test both had carried out. It, however, lost effect due to the outbreak of the Kargil War. Also, a train route was established between the Pakistan and India to improve the relations. And also, a bus service was started between Pakistan and India by the name of the Dosti bus service. The next important question that we are going to start is, who was Ghulam Ishaq Khan? He was the 7th president of the Pakistan from 1988 till 1993. He took office immediately after the death of the Ziaul Haq. Under the 8th Amendment, Ishaq Khan had the power to dismiss governments, and he did so with Benazir and Nawaz on corruption, nepotism, and mismanagement charges. He was also head of the Pakistan's atomic program and held a key role in the nuclear test carried out by the country. The next important question for today is, who was Farooq Ahmad Khan Lagari? He was the 8th president of the Pakistan and the first Baloch to be the president. His presidency lasted from 1993 to 1997. Being a Pakistan People's Party's member, he was made head of the party after Bhutto's arrest. But right after taking office, he dismissed the government of the Benazir Bhutto on charges of the corruption, lawlessness, and extrajudicial killings. He held the elections in which the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz won. However, when the party removed the Eighth Amendment, Laghari saw this as a threat and conspired with the Chief Justice to sack Nawaz's government. He was met with uprisings and both he and the Chief Justice resigned. The next important question for today is who was Malik Miraj Khalid? First a lawyer and a politician and then the acting Prime Minister of the Pakistan from 1996 to 1997. Malik was also a National Assembly Speaker. Later, when he was appointed as the acting Prime Minister, he dismissed the government of the Benazir, accusing it of the corruption and politically motivated killings. He set a new precedent of austerity by moving around without protocol. The next important question for today is who was Moin Qureshi? Moin Qureshi's actual name was Moinuddin Qureshi. He was born in 1930 and is known as Pakistan's important political figure and economist. He worked as the Vice President of the World Bank and acted as the Prime Minister of Pakistan from July 18, 1993 till 19th October 1993. Moin Qureshi received his initial education from Islamia College, Lahore, and later did his BA and MA from the University of the Punjab and PhD from Indiana University. The next important question for today is who was Ghulam Mustafa Jattoi? Ghulam Mustafa Jattoi was born on 14th August 1931. He was a Pakistani politician and acted as the Prime Minister from August 6, 1990 to November 6, 1990. Ghulam Mustafa was born in New Jattoi, Sindh. New Jattoi is an area. He was the member of the Bombay Legislative Assembly. He was an active leader in politics. He was also a member of the Pakistan People's Party. He was founder of the Islami Jamhuri Ittihad. The last question for today is who was Balakh Sher Mazari? Sardar Mir Balakh Sher Mazari was the Sardar of the Mazari tribe and holds the title of the Mir. He completed his education from Aitchison College in 1945 and joined the active politics of Pakistan in 1951. He was also elected the member of the Legislative Assembly, National Assembly and Provincial Assembly. He was the caretaker Prime Minister of Pakistan after Nawaz Sharif's government was overthrown by Ghulam Ishaq Khan. So this was the lecture, students. I hope so this will be much more interesting and easy for you to understand the questions and learn them. So read this lecture again, understand it, learn it and make your notes. Thank you so much.